Hello, everyone. This is Burrell. I'll be presenting my tool for tool number two for this class, CS um, 842. I tend to forget the exact number. Um, so for this week, I decided to build a tool that um, I use something similar at work, but we have something that is like we know that it's used for steak. Like there we have some legit tool that we use to verify that everything is steak compliant. So I decided to just build something that's similar. Um, so I build this tool mainly using AI. So I use AI on most of the things to build the tool. Um, so I'm going to be walking you through what it does. So this tool has seven, like the main feature it does is just check if the system is hardened enough. So SSH, NICS, Apache services, all the services that you think of, we can add it to this tool. So right now I only have like seven: SSH, NICS, Apache, SQL, um, PostgreSQL, and Docker and OS, like the OS. You can run it on your OS and it will check if it is hardened enough. And we will do a demo in a couple of minutes. Um, the good thing is it doesn't actually need any dependencies, so you don't need to install anything. You can just put it with. I mean, you need Python, of course, uh, and then you can just run it, and it will check um, in your on your system if it is secure enough. Let's put it that way. Um, I will better explain when I'll be running through the test. So let's go get to it. I have Kali Linux here, where I'm going to be showing you how the tool works. So we can get into the hardening check. We can run, yeah. I'm gonna check run it on the SSH service to check SSH if SSH is well configured, because this is basically what the tool does. It check if everything is well configured and it is hard enough, it is good. It's compliant. Like not compliant in a whole sense of way, because not every single check has been implemented. But yeah, if I run SSH, you see it actually fell on most of them. We have 10 warning, 13 fails, only 2 passes. Why? Let's review. Here, the protocol, SSH protocol version. So it wasn't set. So mind you, I set up this Kali Linux. I didn't configure anything. So SSH is just the default settings. And the default SSH protocol version is, I think it's 1.9 or something. And the safe, and if 1.9 is actually, I mean, and this Kali Linux version is probably, I don't remember the time I actually downloaded it and the which version, but protocol SSH protocol version 1.9, I think it's vulnerable to a cryptographic, some type of cryptographic, uh, it has some type of cryptographic weakness. So it is recommended to upgrade it to protocol version 2. That's why it is checking here and it is failing, because it is the protocol version is lower than 2. Um, and then we can see here permit root login fail, meaning that someone can just log in with root user immediately. That's not good, right? Obviously, in a company, you want all admin to log in with the own account first and then use sudo to run anything. You don't want someone to just log in immediately with root access. That's not good. So yeah, the same thing goes for everything here. Is just checking, making sure that um, everything is like well configured. And obviously, I didn't configure anything, so it comes with all the default value. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna configure. I'm gonna run this config. This wait. Before that, I'm gonna copy the config folder to make sure that copy it, put it in a backup dot back. Yeah, it's better. Sudo. Okay, copy. Okay, so I have a backup copy. I can just come here, copy the whole thing. Come back. Wait, what's going on? Okay, let me paste it here. Enter. Sudo. Permission denied. Okay, let me just nano into it. Sudo nano. Let's see, sshd config. You know what? I'm gonna delete the whole thing and build it back. Move. And, yep. Okay. Sudo system ctl restart ssh. Okay. Now let's run the check again to see if it is gonna. Oh my goodness. Okay. You see? Now we have 20 passes, 0 fail, and only 5 warning. That's because here we set the protocol to 2. We prohibit um, root login using password. We configured um, SSH was properly configured. That's why it is actually not. We don't have any fail, and this is exactly what this does. And we can also run a check on the OS. Um, yeah, this check takes some times, but you get the the point. So you can run this on. You can even run this remotely. You can run, provide the. I'll put all the command that you can use to chat to test this tool on a README. I'll add it. But you can actually run this on remote services. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.